Morning. Today we are discuss about SCADA, simplified block diagram of SCADA system. Here the master unit, then CRT means cathode tube, and printers, the output of the display unit, and then disk slash file, then graphic display in the monitoring X-ray recorder, then alarm, it will be represented for the, in any case of emergency, it will be alarm will be announced. And then operator console, here operator console means so based on that function of SCADA. And then control console means which one is the which one parameters elements to be controlled in the control console. And then demultiplexer single input to the multi output, that means modem RTU means then that means real time unit, and then modem, and then power system, then power system based on that in case of any failures of the system, to input to the control unit, and also the control operator console and the control console, and the entire system will be operated on the master unit in the SCADA system. Supervisory control and data acquisition SCADA system. SCADA system is an arrangement which consists of many equipment. Which performs controlling and monitoring of a power system or a power. SCADA equipments are located in Master Control Center MCC or National Grid Control Center, Zonal Regional Control Center ZCC or RCC, District or State Electricity Board Control Center. DCC or ACDC. In addition to all control rooms of generating stations and large substations, SCADA requires two-way communication channels between the MCC and the RCC through microwave cable separate carrier communication PLC. Then functions of SCADA system: monitoring, alarm, control and indication of AGC, data logging, data acquisition, control on-off, raise, lower, display. The following additional functions are provided with the SCADA systems for national load control centers: interactive studies, security assessment calculations, contingency, training simulator, network modeling, energy management system. Here, the computer receives data from RTU via the communication interface, operates control base one or more CRT terminals displays with the terminal. It is possible to execute supervisory control commands and request display data in alpha numerical formats arranged by geographical location and type. The programming input-output is used for modifying the supervisory software. In the basic SCADA system, all the program and data is stored in the main memory. The more sophisticated version of SCADA has additional auxiliary memories in the form of magnetic disk units. Features of SCADA system: data collections, that means data acquisition; data transmission, that means telemetry, and then scanning, indication, monitoring, logging, Scanning means then every input will be scanned by the scanning system, and indications for alarms and indication of level, water level indicator, flow level indicator, and then monitoring system. So monitoring system based on that voltage, current, and monitoring. And then logging means the entire system will be logged through computer. Execution of operation commands on or off, rise and lower. A network supervising alarm and report any uncommon change of state. Control and indication ensure sequential event. Data presentation, display, reporting. Special function of SCADA. There are special function programs available to perform special functions. If these programs are executed by the computer in the SCADA, the special functions can be achieved. First one is the AGC, contingency, online, load flow analysis, that means load dispatch, and the load flow analysis means from the load, either industrial load, domestic load, or residential load, and then commercial load, based on that electric loads, in that is called the load flow analysis in the power system. And then economic dispatch means based on that load, right, the area will be split into the economic dispatch, the following the load flow analysis, and separate in the power supply unit, that is called the economic dispatch. Relaying, that means it is one of the protective element of the relaying to the power system. Then load shedding, that means maximum demand of the load is separated for industrial applications, and that is called the load shedding. And unit commitment, and here the a number of tariff units, that means flat rate tariff, that means, and then two power factor demand tariff. So here the tariff on the system in power system, that is called the unit commitment. And then substation control functions using SCADA system. Alarm functions, control and indications, data collections, recording and display, sequential operations of devices with a predetermined time and conditions for operation of various devices. By means of SCADA system, the operator in control center can operates in a remote access substation. The possible remote operations include opening and closing, switching devices, tap change transformer. Here the tap change means two types of tap changing method in transformer. One is on tape changing, another one is off tape changing. Then that is called the voltage either rising or reducing. We are using in the concept of tap changing transformer, that means voltage control. Switching capacitor banks, that means due to the inductive reactance load will be high, then capacitance will be synchronized. Synchronous condenser method we are using in the synchronized in the capacitor bank. Then load shedding, then load frequency control, based on that depends upon the load, we have to control the frequency of the control. That means load shedding of the load frequency control. Thank you.